Hello everyone, welcome to my first ever YouTube video. I hope it works out and I can upload it until this evening. I finally found the time to do a proper introduction to my new planners, which are coming to the shop very soon. I am sorry it took me so long, but you know, life happened and there had a lot of things to be taken care of before, and then we got sick, so that's why the video has been delayed a little bit. But we're here now, and I'm so happy to introduce you to my new shop editions. So let's start with the B6. So the measurements of the B6 are 182 millimeters height and 128 millimeters in width. The spine is about 1.5 centimeters thick, and we have a total of 520 pages. We used Tomoe River Paper, the 52 GSM paperweight, and it's the white paper, which you all love. And yeah, so we rounded the corners, and I have two color options available. The first one is this sand color with the rose gold stamping and edging. So it has Rosegold Chapter 23, the yearly notebook, and B6 full year edition stamped on the cover, front, and also on the spine. And the sage has the gold stamping and on the front and on the spine. The only thing with this one is that I don't know if it was a communication problem or mistake, but they stamped everything in gold, but the edging they did in rose gold. So basically you now have a two-toned planner with the green cover. For price-wise, these will be 45 euros. And because we made a little mistake with the green cover, this will be 43 euros. Just to make up for the mistake, but it's still as functional as the sand one. Okay, so let's go into the planner. So when you open it up, you have this introduction page. You can write your name. You can also put it in your focus. So you can also cover it with something else. Then we have a blank page. You can decorate it. You can use it as index page. You can use it for goals or maybe as a vision board. So just to give you those options. And then we have the yearly overview. And I decided to spread it over 2 pages just because I wanted to maximize the use out of it, and I wanted to have some space below each month just to write down some notes. I'm personally going to use this page for birthdays and anniversaries, but you can also use it for maybe memory keeping, a little memory of each month, or for pre-planning. After that, we have the quarterly overviews. So it's 3 months on 1 page. The weekends are circled. You have space for your notes or important events and appointments on top. You can also use it for tracking as a monthly tracker, or you can use it as your index. There are a lot of ways on how to use these pages. So 4 pages of quarterlies. Then again, a blank page for notes and maybe also a vision board or decorations. And then I added December to the planner, just so you have the option for a little bit of back planning or start the new planner 1 month beforehand, but it's only the monthly overview which is available in December for December. So the month is set up as a month and 2 pages. You have your week numbers on the side, and you have plenty of writing space and decorating space around the actual calendar. And each month and 2 pages is followed by a blank grid spread, because I know a lot of you do like to use 2 monthly overviews in your planners, one for actual planning and one for memory keeping. So I wanted to give you the option to just draw out your calendar or tip in another layout, or maybe you want to use the page after monthly overview as a monthly tracker or for monthly notes, or as a memory keeper and stick some photos. So I just wanted to give you some options here. And then we start the actual year. So again, you have the monthly spread followed by its monthly blank spread. And after that, we start with the first week. So it has the last days of December and starts on January. It's a week on 1 page layout. It has a week number up here, and each week is followed by 7 blank pages for your dailies. Grid wise, it's a 4 by 3.9 millimeter grid, 4 millimeter in height and 3.9 in width. And I think, yeah, it's let me see, 30 boxes across and 41 boxes down. So after the 7 dailies, you have the next week. So basically each month is set up with its monthly overview, the blank spread, a week, 7 pages the next week. So the tricky thing with the design and having all the months and weeks and dailies grouped together was how or where to put the next monthly overview. And then let me see if I can find it. So I decided, because the last week mostly is split into 2 months, if that makes sense. So February starts on Wednesday, and I could have started the next monthly spread before that week or after that week. And I decided to put it after. So every time I finished off the month, the whole previous month and the next following month, before I inserted the new monthly overview. So that's why it indicates January and February here. So you see, so you know the next monthly spread is after the remaining 7 daily pages, if that makes sense. But that's just how I thought it would be more efficient for your pre-planning or future planning, because a lot of people like to plan by each week, and I think that's easier to for the planning flow, if you know what I mean. So then we have February up until December. So when December is finished, after December is finished, we have still a January spread with its blank spread, and then we have an index and reference page and a few more notes pages in the back. And these notes pages are numbered. I don't know if you can see. And we have 27 pages in total. Yeah. So that's the quick overview of the setup of this planner. I'm going to show you some options on how I use the planner or what I'm planning to use it for, and some layout ideas in my next video, because I don't want it to be too long. Yeah, so that was the B6, and now on to the weekly. So again, for the weekly, we have the two color options, the sage and the sand. Again, the sage has the gold stamping and rose gold foiling, and sand has rose gold stamping and rose gold foiling. The measurements of the weekly is 186 millimeters in height and 95 millimeters in width. So this one will fit in most of your planner covers for the Hobonichi weeks. I just wanted it to be a little bit wider, just to give you a little bit more writing space. And you know, I do love my personal size planners, so that's why we have the personal size width. Oh, and those will be available. The sand will be 29 euros and the sage will be 27 euros. Also a little discounted because of the two-tone gold foiling. So the setup of these are, again, you have your cover page, and then you move right into the yearly overview. We have a weekly, the week numbers, because we in Germany like to use week numbers here, and then all the months and some space for your notes. And then we have the tracker pages, or I don't know how you want to call them, but it's like a month and 2 pages, and you have your space to put another calendar up here, or your notes, or just use them for your monthly trackers, or as an index again. So that's up to you. And then we start in December. So this time all the monthlies are grouped or behind each other. No, how do you call it? So in the front, let's say in the front. I can't talk anymore because I think I at least recorded this video like 10 times already, and it's so difficult for me sometimes to express myself in English. So okay, I'm rambling now. So we have, yeah, it's from December 22 until January 24, and again, we have a lot of space for your monthly planning and also for notes and deco or trackers. After January, we have a blank page, and then we start with the weeklies. Now, when I ordered these planners, I thought we would be able to send or have them here by early December or maybe late November, but everything got so delayed and we had to wait on the Tomoe River Paper delivery, which took like forever, and so production got delayed, and that's where we stand now. And that's why I don't think I'm able to send them to you before Christmas or even before the next year. Production has been finished and they have been shipped, but it will still take 10 to 15 business days to arrive, and then I have to do the quality check and put them online. But let's hope just that it will be quick. So anyhow, the layout is inspired by the Rachel Weekly, which we all love. And I wanted to have a little bit more structure in the weekly layout than the original or other weekly notebooks offer. So what was important for me was to have a timetable and a somehow categorized list of notes and to-do section. So we have the actual weekly calendar on the left side starting on Monday. We have a little tiny calendar on top, also with the week numbers and the current week we're in boxed, and it also has a week number up here and some space here. And then we have the timetable, which is from 7 to 10. And then we have a few categories and boxes for your to-dos and for your notes and for your trackers. So I'm going to show you again in another video how I am intending to use the layouts and give you some layout ideas. But yeah, I hope I can film that afterwards, or maybe tomorrow. So we have the whole weeklies, whole year worth of weeklies up until December 31. And then we go straight into the notes pages, which are also numbered. And we have a total of, let me see, 27 blank notes pages. So it's enough for dailies and lists and swatches and whatever you want to keep in your on-the-go planner. The grid space is almost the same, I think. No, it's the same as the B6. So it's a 4 by 3.9 millimeter grid. And yeah, so that's how the weekly is set up. And I'm going to show you the layout options in the next video. I think I said it already. And as for the release date, I don't want to give you a release date yet, just because I don't want to give hopes up. I want to make sure the planners arrive at the time they are expected and take it from there. But I will let you know, of course, before they go online. I'm setting up my Shopify webpage at the moment, so those will be available on Shopify. I will open the shop before the release of the planners, just so you can sign up and make an account if you want and put all your information to be able to have do a quicker checkout once they are online. What else? Shipping. Oh, shipping costs I can't tell you yet because they will be calculated at checkout. So I'm sorry I can't tell you any costs by now, but I will have 2 shipping methods available. One is the standard DHL shipping, which is also really quick, and the other one will be DHL Express, which they told me is about 1 to 2 business days, depends on where you live, but that would be likely more expensive, of course, than the actual shipping. So I hope I could give you a quick, or not so quick, overview of the planners to come, and I will keep you updated, of course. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye!